Good morning and welcome back to Black Tiff's Channel. My name is Black Tiff and here we are on a beautiful Tuesday morning getting ready for our second session here on our new major project called the Crab Claw Casino and Hotel, or free CH just for short, so you don't have to keep repeating that fun phrase. But before we kick it off and get into the next section of this mega build, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers, followers, and people on TikTok. It's awesome to have you all here, and thank you for helping me get that number keep going up. And like I said, we are well on track on hitting our goal there. So let's keep going. But well, that's it. Let's get into what we need to get into. We've got a few worlds here that we created to pick a few things. I'm going to go back to the first one, which is this one here, and then we'll look at these ones and then go through. They're all interesting worlds. They're all very, very cool possibilities. But, yeah, I'm not sure. So, actually, my book's not even close to me. There's 250 long, 180 wide, and we need to add about, I think, 40 blocks either way, but that's not too much of a pain either. Sick. Okay. Too hungry to run. Yeah, we'll have to sleep till daytime to see if we get exactly what we need here. You go that way, buddy. A very interesting underwater area here right next to the possible build zone. And yes, this is the only world I've ever spawned in where I've spawned literally dead center and a village. Yeah, this village here, we spawned literally in the middle of the thing. That's freaking amazing. So once we pick what we're going to be doing. Sorry, buddy. Sleeping through this night. Indeed we are. I need to find some food. Also, we need to try and, other than food, we need to go and measure out. I like this place mainly for the fact that we spawn in the village, so I don't have to change spawn points. I want to actually run as long as possible without having to modify anything in the game and just play it as is. Huh, you guys are trying to grow wheat anywhere. Where's your guys' feeding stations? Oh, here we are. Hello, kind sir. Don't worry, I'll plant it again. He's like, my man, how am I supposed to feed my family if you steal my precious free grains, bits of wheat? There you go. I even put some compost in there for you. But yeah, I need to measure if this place is long and wide enough. It's not going to be the way I want to build it, which is basically this way across, unless we can fit it in here. But I'm somewhat doubting that one. Not to lie. Yeah, there we go. Because yeah, the valley has to be 185. It really needs to be 220 wide for this thing to fit in across, but I don't think it's going to be. Because we'd basically have to start back here and then go in, but that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to get just outside the village, probably where this thing starts, and then we'll see how far down we can go. Also see what is the distance from the hillside down. If I can get good measurements and it looks okay, then this is going to be our spot, and we'll start leveling it out. Although we have 7 block layers here to strip down. Okay, so we're at make it a 280, so we just need to get to 180 and hope we have a little bit of space left there. That's what I'm just measuring out, is the width. It can fit in here sideways. I think this is where we'll build. The other one is nicer, because that thing has the space. Yeah, it'll definitely fit in sideways here. Although, technically, the board will be pushed down. Much more down to here. Well, some possible additions of fixing up the ocean here. So, that's there. Okay, so if we pick it from these, I think it's really a menace there. Let's go from here. It was 101 minus 150, so we need going up, so we need to get to this. 50 makes 200, so basically 400. 430. Yeah. Let's see if we can fit 430 blocks in this way. And if we can, then we are good to roll. This place does require a lot of work here, though. I will not lie, this place does require a fair bit of work. Because all of this has to be stripped and delayered as well, by the way. So, you kind of has to do a lot of work here. But the fact that you spawn in the village is nice. Oh wow. Sorry, I don't get a little distracted here. Broken portal. Aha. What's in this one? Iron nugs. Nice. 400 is... Yeah, so there's enough space here. I can't see that we won't be able to build around here, so we'll just go a little bit and just see what are we dealing with mountain-wise around here. So this one actually will cross a biome into this thing. 76. Good lord. That's a cool place. It's just going to be a hell of a lot of work to strip this down to 64. That's what I'm looking at, is 64 high. But we do have a ton of trees here, so yeah, technically the claw will sit in here sideways. I still want that claw to fit in that way, so it's basically faces the sun out of that main thing. But that produces its own little problem, which is I have to go hunt for more maps where it's wide enough to build that way. The other option is we build on this map and we literally just take down a mountain. That is the other option. We go straight for a mountain. Check in. Thank you, chicken. Sorry, buddy. I'm hungry. Don't worry, pig. Pork chops is on the list as well. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to measure it out if I can build it the way I want to, because the sun... yeah, sits over the ocean and rises over the mountains, basically. So if we could build... if you think of this as your claw, bottom one is the thing that goes up, the top one is the fat part of the claw that's kind of roundish almost. That I want to sit facing the rising sun, and the other end, the other side. But also doesn't kind of make sense. I'll tell you why. Because the back part of the claw is where I was planning to build the doorway. I'll show you on the other map again when we get there. if you had to build 300 into this, you could do it. Like, 100% you could do it. This is one of those should you do it things. Don't have stone. A little problematic, that is. Right, pig. Jeez, I go around. Right. Well, there's some stone too. Beautiful. Come on. Yeah. Let's try not to jump the gap. Hey, my phone indicating that the thing has picked up that I'm live. If you start out here-ish, you build it into there-ish, then you have kind of a problem. I want to go and measure it out to see how far 280 blocks would go into and what would be entailed. This is a really nice place to build. Because the other place I've got to build, if it's not this map, is much similar problems of, yeah, things that you need to do. I'm not going to take over the bunkhouse. I think we can kind of do food things in there. So basically using the chest out here as the go-to. Yeah. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff stored in here. Ah, this guy's got a thing in his house and food for days. Thank you, buddy. It's a real shame that your house is now mine. Okay, check this dude's house. We can later put some more space in here to do other things, but for now, let's cook some things. Rover's on that real quick. He knows that I'm up to something. I wouldn't trust me either, buddy. Okay, so iron we don't need, stick I don't need, that I don't need. The hoe I would probably use. I'm gonna, while you're actually doing stuff. Assuming you guys are very keen on growing everywhere. Let's see if we can expand your gardening sections a little bit. You guys are doing good, but not that good. Hey, Busted, welcome back to the game lounge. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, let's hit the sack. Sorry, brother. Oh, you're not happy. Yeah, just throw you out of your bed. Take a hike. Okay, now comes the thing is, if we build the bottom end down here somewhere. Yeah, I saw you too, buddy. Come this way. I really want to use this map, but I don't know if I can force it to work on this map. See if we can go out this way. That the new boys. This is the first map we looked at. I'm still picking which map piece we need to play on, man. We can basically do something here as a pawn. So if we go this way, start at 190. 200 is 390. 370. Let's see what it looks like as we go up to 370. Quite a few blocks here to strip down because we are going up to 72, 73 if we jump on that one. $76 if we come up here, but we do have these really low dips here as well. So that's kind of cool. Get him, Wolfie. We have some interesting architecture here. That would be sweet to incorporate that into the hotel, but there's a good chance I have to break it down because the thing will be... Okay, there's some Mario stuff here, and just floating platforms up there in the sky. Our map is really broken. So yeah, you can fit it in here, but if we measure, say from, give a measurement here, 18, and that way, so call it 20, we need 180. We're gonna need 60, probably 100, let's see. Minus 120 is, let's just start with that, it's an easy number. And we'll have some place to fill in as well. The complexities of building on this map is kind of insane. But you could possibly squeeze it in here. That's the cool thing, is you could... Oh no, you couldn't. I'm looking at the last one, this is 14. You have to take this off. If you're going to build it this way. Yeah, you'd have to take down this whole mountain, and I am not clearing out this whole mountain for this thing. You'd have to get to 60, so minimum width would be from there to here. That's too much work, man. This is a beautiful freaking map piece. It should definitely be developed for something, but I cannot see this happening in here. We can build it along the thing and build like a crab claw along the coast. That is the only way this thing is happening in this map, is a crab claw along the coast. Which isn't bad. I'll give you that, it's not bad. The village so close to the place is kind of a cool little thing. Kind of like this, that the village is so close. This is the only reason why I keep coming back to this map, is the massive draw of having that thing so freaking close. And we can literally just build the crab claw straight down here. Move out a little bit of work on this side, because otherwise it's... Yeah, we've got a bunch of cool ones, like 3CH as well. I need to see which one of these it was the other map that was the high consideration, because that one definitely has enough space. And then you build out onto that snowy area, but not much. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but Minecraft's been feeling a little janky lately. Yeah, this is the other map. If I climb the hill, it's probably easier to look at this mess. There's a village close by. Not that close, but close by enough. I really got diamond out of this thing. There, we have a village in close-ish proximity. We have the right biome, so food production will not be an issue. Although that other one where I spawned right in the middle of Badlands could also be cool, because there's a lot of useful resources that can be harvested right out of the rock. If you look at this, basically from this river to the sandbank and out, close to here and about to where that hill is, that would be their hotel. That's kind of cool because then you have the snow area on one side. You don't have too much leveling to do. There's not a lot of trees to take out. You've got a couple of shallow ponds to fill in, but that's really not a major compared to the other one where there's a lot of digging and a bit of filling. And then your village sits on this side of the hill. So this is a nice map for a mega build as well. I don't know. Trying to envision the things sitting in there, even half the size sitting in there, and it just doesn't feel quite as good. Nope. And then I suppose the only other one that keeps sort of rolling back in my mind is this one, CCCH3. And the only reason why I'm thinking about this one is because of the fact that you have Badlands on you. You have a lot of terracottas, orange sand that can be turned to orange sandstone. This is all terracotta, so... Oh, sorry, not terracotta. But you have all of this and all these mountainsides you can completely hollow out to do exactly what you need to do. There's no village on this one, by the way. This one is... Oh, there's a village. Sorry, there's a village. There's a sand village. And there's a camel. Yes, there's camel. So this one, for orange build material, you can't really find better than this. We still have a beachfront that we can build into. And where's the sun? Which way are you moving, buddy? And we should actually be able to push this thing into here. So if we do a quick measurement on this map, then yeah, we may take over the sand one there. Like I said, I really wanted this to be in a green zone when we build it. But with this, by the way that this thing look, I'm actually kind of happy to build it in here. I'm just looking at all those resources here that can be scraped off. Sand, sandstone, terracottas. That's a lot less work to do. And this place is rather big, so... I haven't really explored around the area to really take up what else is in the area, but... Yeah. We need to get a bit of food and then we can... By that stage, the sun will have set and then we can have a quick measure of this map and see if this is actually the one we need. There is the camel. God, I remember last time I was trying to get camels. That took forever. That seriously took forever. Stop, peoples. Oh, look at you. It's like, hey. Hey. Sharing is caring, brother. Your bread tastes nice. I'll leave you guys be. Camel's just chilling. Good, make them all run. But yeah, I'll wait till it's dark, have a sleep, and then get on with this. Jeez. I haven't actually properly been in the village, by the way. But some cat killed a bird. Well, we've got a nice. We've got one of these lush cave biomes down here as well. Possibly another place to find fish. Okay. I don't know. So bloody close here. A little lapse of concentration might mean a rather lengthy journey to hell. Let's go and have a look what's going on down here. mushrooms. Got lush biome coming out both ends of the split. Looks pretty decent down there. There is a possibility of harvesting a lot of this stuff. The one thing I would like to see is there ponds down here. Very pathetic little ponds, but there's some ponds there. It is damn beautiful in here too. It was beautiful in here. Leaving our friendly neighbor bomb maker is helping himself to blowing up the place. Yeah, we'll have to explore around here a little more, but there is a possibility that we find a big pond. That's what we're after. Big pond areas. Because big pond areas equates to having possibly all the tropical fish that we could need. Because that is one major consideration for any of my builds is I need a good location for finding tropical fish. Because if you don't understand why, there's gonna be an aquarium in there, and there's gonna be some of the hallways it's actually gonna be mini aquariums. So finding oxalotls, although when we do get oxalotls in there, they will have to be 100% restricted to being in their own spaces. They cannot get out so that they don't eat all the frickin' fish. And yeah, they only eat tropical fish, as I found out. They're kind of picky eaters. Which is cool. I get it. I just don't appreciate it, that's all. You get your big, beautiful pond. Oh, you got your ass beat. Okay, who's going to get thrown out of the bed? You, sir. Thank you. That's alright. You were my guardian. You protected me. Thank you, buddy. Okay, now it's... ooh, that got beat too. Now it's measuring time. We'll find the ocean and then measure if we can stick 280... 285 of those. But if we can get 280-ish without too much hassle, then yeah. This is going to be the place. Obviously, yeah, we're going to have to convert some of that zone over there into plant area because we're going to need a lot of it. But the zone is freaking amazingly beautiful. And it's got a coral reef here, a little coral reef. Not a massive one, but if we build... The thing is, I don't know if that is wide enough. Because if I build on here, I don't want to disturb the village. This village is very freaking close. I don't want to disturb the village, and I don't want to disturb the waterway here. So if we go... I'd say probably maximum down. Probably here, because it will bulge out, so that's alright. Go from 50 and we need 180. That is... That's 130, so 230. 230 blocks. Otherwise we'll have to move the build somewhere else, and that means we're probably going to go for a mountain. Because I don't want to build too close onto this thing either. At 50. 230. If we took the village out, we would have enough space to squeeze it in sideways here, but that's a little unrealistic. So, well, let's do it from this side. That's probably the smart way, right? Do we need a... But it's only 180. Let's say we build... There's a nice flat number, 210. That's then 110. So we need to go down to 30. Let's see where 30 is, and if we can find 30, then we know this is roughly where it's going to be. Probably still shifted another 20 over, so we're going to get basically down to 10. Okay, be really bloody careful here. How much did we go up to this area? We pulled it out to about here. 185, so... Yeah, I'd still say it's a little close for the village. Because I would like to have that... The front of the thing actually, like, mount out onto this area. This is the only reason why I'm thinking that would be cool there. Colored sand. Well. Otherwise, as the option is, you can see we're going to have a problem here because you're going to have to chop into stuff, right? Let's find the top of the village, measure 180 across. What's more going to be the N? Yeah, we're going to have to do the N in around to see how far in we go. We're also going to have to strip a huge amount of sand, and we're going to have to deal with the enormously deep pits that also, for some strange reason, exists in this thing. But we don't want to be too close to this, I would say. Where's 200? Yeah, 200 is a good... No, 170. Go down. We go to... Where's 280 here? Go up here. 260. And that is 160. 180. Let's go to 80. Thing of that 165 range. So yeah, this is one of the painful parts, just doing this to get it right. Get it right the first time as to can we make it work. Oof. Down to 80. Yeah, we've got tons of space. We can move that thing a whole heap over this way. But that is really, really no problems to build it lengthwise to have it follow this, so... We started, so minus 200. And then we need to get 280. 250 to 50. Something like that. There's 250. 250 by 180. So we need 149. And yes, these beautiful mountains will not be here once we're done, because this is all going to be stripped back. So it's not going to need all of it either. The top part of the crab claw will basically look out into this valley up here. 80 is probably the other side of the river. Damn. There's some dangerous freaking pits around here. Yeah, so that chunk little land there, we can definitely fit everything in it. And then a lot of this we can strip. Some of the mountains we won't strip, but some of these we're definitely going to be stripping for orange resource. Because a lot of the place needs to be built with orange stuff, so yeah. This could really work. This could work nicely. I think that second map's out. It's now between this one and the initial map that we looked at, where we spawn smack bang in the middle of the village and build it out against the coastline. Or we come to this one and basically take over this place. We have a village down there that we can retrofit into what we need. We've got orange bits and pieces everywhere. And yeah, we've got this jungle looking thing going on here, as well as one of the mesa plateaus. You just see those trees look a little darker and deader up there. That is the plateau zones. So could work nicely too. And yeah, I'm taking a lot of time to pick the perfect spot, because once we start building, I'm not getting an hour, 100 hours into the build and go, well, we should have built it somewhere else. It would have been nicer there. Odd Neath. Sorry, so I want to have to break some of your wheat here, because I'm starving to death. Oh, the fact that all your cats are murdering off the local chicken population. Come on. Waiting for it to turn night. I'm got a good jump going here. I'm sleeping here tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind. I go to different villages and harass them. Soon enough, I'll just keep harassing one of you if we pick this map. So now the other question is, what's on the other side of the river? Is that a sunken ship there? Or am I just seeing things? I might be seeing things. Okay. Ah. Okay, my head was above the water, but it wasn't above the water. Huh. Okay. Weird. Alright, so we have some forest area out here, so we should... Let's just see if there's any animals spawning in here. But parrots in here and watermelons. There's a sheep. So we'll have to basically strip down one of these areas a little bit so we can do our thing. Food production is going to be rather vital. There's going to be plenty of things spawning and crawling around in the zone, so I'm actually not too worried. And there's balls. Hey, buddy. Yeah, of course you can join. I'm still just messing around. So, yeah, at this point, you can come and walk around. It's nothing for you to do. And then I will, once we make a pick, I will set out the rules on the build. But yeah, I want people to join and help with this thing. There's no way I'm doing this all by myself, unless I go into creative mode, and even then, this build is still, I don't know how long it'll take. But we'll see how it goes. If people are not interested in playing this or helping me, then I will convert this into a creative mode build, and it'll just be me doing it. But so far, there's a lot of interest in helping out, so nice. More really broken areas too. So yeah, there's an acacia forest, so that's good. We need acacia wood. Again, part of the thing will be to get acacia. I'm just exploring around to see what we get. Because we're gonna need to have a sizable farm. When I'm talking about a sizable farm, I'm talking about, I'm probably gonna have to see if I can build another one of my vertical farms again. I think I know how to do it this time, by the way, so that we can have sheep. We need a lot of sheep. So yeah, this whole area would be converted for sheep. So I just don't know. This is a good spot too. It really is. There's a lot of orange, so we don't have to travel far for that. The other one, yeah, I suppose this one is better because you don't spawn directly in the village. You just spawn close enough to the village. We can expand it out a little bit. We've got lots of biome here. Most of this area can be transformed into a sheep farm, although the sheep farm doesn't need to be too big. There's a temple in there as well. So yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Game. That's just dirty, man. Trying to kill me here. You see, obviously, if we live in the desert, we're not going to have much sheep spawning in there, so... And... Yeah, I'm going to need... Man, I can't even begin to calculate the amount of wool we're going to need. I'm not talking about carpeting, I'm talking straight up wool blocks. I suppose I never really looked at... No, see, that doesn't work. I want to do carpeting, because it's obviously much more efficient to do carpeting. Is that a tropical fish I saw? That's probably just a sand form. I would like to do just carpeting much more efficient and quicker to build a lot. But you have the problem that if you put anything down, so you say you want to put a bed in a room, then you have to break it up, and then you see the floor, and the floor is going to be the skeleton of the building, which is just cobblestone. So that, yeah, no, I've already encountered and resolved that one. It has to be solid blockage. Otherwise, we are screwed. I just want to look at this one more time, and then, yeah, then it's time to roll the dice, which way we go. Because I want to start stripping down an area large enough to put the foundation in. Whereas I can't, I would love to have it mount out here, but that's not going to happen due to the village location, and there's no other village that we can kind of take over. So there's village there. Let's go have a look at that one. I don't really want to necessarily take down a village if I don't have to, but if we spawn in this area, we can take any of the villages. Although that one is not as close to where I need it to be. Yeah, this would be a cool feature to incorporate a mini coral reef area that you can go and dive on. Right by the crab claw. Crab claw. And then we also have to think about which way we rotate it. Will the open part of the claw be towards the rising sun or towards the setting sun? I'm still thinking of the rising sun. It'd be cool to have it over the setting sun as well, because then you basically look out over that, because that's where the entertainment areas will be. So that possibly makes more sense, is to build it across, claw facing the water. The tip of the claw facing the water. But this village was closer. But yeah, there's plenty of mesa here, so because most of the stuff I'm building is going to be in an orange theme. Kind of useful. Okay, is this a split village, or do we have a mini village with a big village that side? That is a temple. I almost got it right. This is a temple village there. Okay, let's try and pick a spot. The other village makes more sense for sheep breeding, shall I say. It really does. So one option we have is to basically strip that mountain all the way down. I don't know why I need all the brown terracotta. So then you can have the claw facing out this way. So yeah, I am still so unsure about this. This is basically as close to perfect as we got in. That is for sure. Big open space. You've got that sand blocks here. The other one, you do spawn in the middle of a village. Give you that. You do spawn in the middle of a village. That's the only attractive point there, so they don't have to move the spawn point. Although if we get a lot of people, I would still probably have to break the thing and get the spawn point moved to where we need to be. Like what we did with the initial village we built. I'm gonna try another map. This is good. I'm not satisfied with it completely. So those three are good. These ones I'm going to burn. Get another one going. Create a world, create a world. H. This is number 11. Good. Advance. 1. DCH 11. And that is Jason. Okay. No. Doodle. I don't have that anyway. Come on, game. Yeah, take the food. Yeah. So we're definitely by the ocean again, so that box ticked. Big ocean area, beautiful. Flattish this side. Let's see how wide this is, because this is looking very narrow to me. There's a village there. Where's the sun? Sun is there, rising. So the sun is rising from this way. This is the setting sun direction this way. Okay, I can I can chill with this. Not quite the biome I want to build in, and if we build it directly in the ocean, it'd be fine, but otherwise it's a little weird and narrow. There's the acacia trees we need, but acacia trees are easy enough to go and find a couple, bring them back to where you need them, plant them, and then propagate so many of them that you just have tons of them. Because that is what we're going to have to do, is plant an absolute forest worth of acacia trees so that you can have everything you need. Yeah. Check the other side. Just around the village is definitely the right biome, which is meadow. Goes into jungle. A little lakey area here as well. Hello, Hulks. That kind of makes sense. I'm not fully giving up on this one. First one to see. Like the village. Got melons, so that's a bonus in itself. And if we build it this side, for instance, let's say it's wide enough. We build coast to coast. How much work is it though? That is the ultimate question here, is how much work is it to mow down everything? That helps. Quick look. Could possibly be done, but there's a lot of funky bits that needs to be chopped up. This is not the one. Close, but no way for it. Get this one deleted. Move on to number 12. We'll try a few more. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those other two. This is going to have to be. You can see we're kind of up in the numbers already. Keep it peaceful. I don't need... I'll switch it to what we needed when we move on, which will be on easy. Yeah. Hey, Pickles. Okay, we are at 115. Whoa, okay. Right off the bat, this is not gonna work, but freaking cool place though. Give you that much. Freaking cool place. But that is hill country. That's not gonna work. Need flat. What's it? I know what I want. Where are you, buddy? Go. Yeah. Go. See. Yeah, like I say, we basically want the meadows biodome flat, long and wide enough with a village close by so I can build towards following the sun's movement. Village close by, spawn in the village so that we can live there. Another hill country one. That's instantly no. 14. Not getting as many flat ones. The first time we did this, seemed to have gotten a lot of flat zones to build in. Come on. Come on. We also got a lot of ice ones. That was another thing. We've got a lot of ice biomes. Okay. Take the stuff we can eat. Let's have a quick look what this looks like. Go right on the ocean, so that's the first box ticked. Don't know if it's really wide enough to build in. That's one thing. Not the right biome either. Nope, not this one. Continue on. We will find the right one. Like the other ones, we have good options. I just need to have peace about that being the perfect one. Or then it's good enough. But if I don't find anything in the next couple, then it's not gonna... We'll just go back and pick one of them. I'm still thinking the one we spawned in the village. Hey, Sunday. How you doing, man? Welcome back to Game Lounge. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of that just quick spawn in like this. Really not useful at all. Useless map. Or what we need. As it needs to be next to the ocean. It needs to be in a oh, come on, bro. Meadow biome. It needs to be flat enough to build on. We just get some cooperation here, keyboard. Oh, about 16, I think it was. Yeah, 16. And a village close by would be good. Village close by is not required. Swamp. Oh, ocean. Tiny bit of water. Huh. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of those maps, or just these really strange ones. Yeah, that is really what I want to do today, is just get the map done and then actually put a little bit of work into marking out where we need to build it. And then I can start creating the list of what needs to be built, where it needs to be built, and what is the sort of requirements around the build and jobs that needs to be done around the place. Okay, we're 85 up, so that's way too high. Obviously, because we're also building so tall, we need to be not too far above the this is 18. Make it 18. Too far above the 64 level. If you go too far above 64, we have a small chance that when we start building the final dome on the roof, that we will actually run out of space and we can't go further due to the height limitation. We should have enough clearance, but if we get to that point where we have some crazy idea we're trying to do, then yeah, there's a good chance that it's just not going to happen. So, come on, game. Give us a good flat piece. I know you got some good flat pieces in there somewhere. We got a 20, that's all I'm going to do. Then I just go back and pick what we got. I know I could explore around, but I really don't want to do that either. Boulder right on something. Okay. We're in the middle of a jungle. That's cool. Okay, last one. Last one. 20. Where's it? Actually, on through more than 20, actually. But with this naming convention, we have done 20. We have to do that. Not the right biome, not too far up. Yeah, okay, never mind. These are not going to be worlds that's going to work. So, it comes back down to the old pane, and that's basically these three maps. Free CH, which is the one where we spawn right in the village. We build it along the village line because we can't build in unless we take out a mountain. This one, where on the one side we have ice, we have a village on the one side of the hill, and we have a big area which we can build along. Or we go to the desert one where I can build it right down the middle. Because you guys haven't seen this stuff, I'll show you what I mean. Because I spent a few weeks messing around in here. This is basically what we're going to be building. The giant crab claw. And it's going to be, when it loads, about that big. Please follow the lines from here to here, down to there. So it's 3 times bigger than this one. And what I was thinking about is this part here, which will going to be glass, can sit out towards the ocean. And that side will then be the entranceway, grand entranceway. Although it'll probably be a little smaller when we start building it. But yeah, this is the idea. It will also step out as we go. What I've been building here and getting the colorations and different resources together. Let's see if you're using orange wool, acacia wood, sandstone, all the other materials, it kind of works nicely. Not that much of the red and orange terracotta, but the red and orange terracotta could look pretty sweet. So if we took terracotta with the red one next to this, you can kind of see what it looks like. And yeah, this is not the concrete. The concrete is much brighter. So I had to figure out colorations on it as well, which I'm still working on, because there'll be 5 levels, 5 sections with different levels on it. Yeah, you can see what the stuff actually looks like. And this is the concrete. You can see how nice and solid the colorations are. The other ones are a little duller and a little more textured. But if we build in the desert, then you have the thing that you have this here. So, yeah, this here, and of course we can actually yet the process is going to actually turn it into different types of glazed terracotta, which would be the idea. So, I don't know. So yeah, we'll go look at the last of the maps and then make up my mind about which one will be the starting point, and then actually start building on these things, because there's going to be a lot of work around here. Come on, game. Load. Load. Yeah, so this one you spawn right in the middle of the village. So we could technically build. Not that way, because that is too much work. But it is green, and I'm thinking if you have this nice green color because of the biome you're building in, then you can always, have a little something else. The other option is, yeah, to build it out there with the front pointing out the ocean, take down this mountain. It is not out of the realm of possibility. It's just, don't really know if I want to go there or not. But yes, all of this will have to be stripped down to 64 anyway. Which means you have to basically climb on top of one of these holes and then termite it like they do in the cartoons, where they make a chainsaw noise and the thing eats the way all the way down to the bottom. So that is the go here. If this is the thing, because this will all be flattened and eaten down to 64. You see here we've got serious amount of blocks to chow down on. Not all of it. It's more like peaks and towers of it. But yeah, you basically have the flat entrance part of the claw sitting up here at the claw out there, or you can just build the claw along there. So you don't have that sun that rises straight through the top of it. But yeah, everybody spawns in the village, and yeah, there's some cool architectural things here if you look at the way that most of the hillsides around here are shaped. So you really do have some bonuses here. But yeah, this is the only place I've actually spawned inside of a village. Ooh. But yeah, this gives you the overview of going. Everything around here goes into the darker forest, so you can have a claw that sits out there that goes basically all the way in here, or you can have a claw that starts roughly here and then runs to probably about that tree, the second faded tree. That's about how far it will go, and you'll take this whole thing, and you probably still need to strip off part of this thing. Yeah, you really just don't have tons and tons and tons of space. You have that cool little village, but that's about it. This one is bigger, so I'm assuming this is the one I explored around on a little bit. This. Where am I? Why am I seeing weirdness everywhere? It's not the map that I want. Random as map. Well, that was the one I needed. DCH5 is not the one. I've explored around on there. Okay, about how much I've explored. The ones with almost nothing, those are the ones I know it's just crash ones I'll wipe off after the stream, so I don't have 1,000 map pieces sitting around. We should stop doing that. But yeah. Okay. This is done and loading, and then it just... I don't know, it always feels like it's just about to freeze. Yeah, this is the other one. This place... don't spawn in the village, but it's close enough. And I suppose it's really more... this side of the hill is where you build. So you'd have... basically the section between the river and basically at Sandbank, and from probably about there all the way to about there. That'll be this big hump of orange crab. So again, this one I keep going no, and then I keep coming back to and going actually yes. You have the right space, not too much to fill, not too much to cut. You've got all the biome you need around it. Plus you got the frozen biome. This is a little frozen patch there, which looks kind of cool. You can obviously not build the crab claw this way. But I think it would still be a nice place to have a view out of the mountains and plenty of ocean. And you can even shift it further along, so you basically build it out on section here. This map has... this one ticks a lot of different boxes, as I say. Yeah, the eyes looks good because you could build it so that the front part of the claw, the open pincer part, faces out towards the snow. So I'm still thinking that the front part and the inside of where that claw is, although the claw should actually be further open, that section will be, or at least the open part on that section is going to be all glass anyway. And then that will just be like where you look. But like I said, you have the 280 block width. There's not a lot of places wide enough, so there's a lot of fill-in work here, that's for sure. All this needs to be filled in so that you can build over the top of it. The river will basically be there, and then we can build some sort of rail system up to the village. People can stay there for the evening. Because ideally, you could also go, if you had, well, we're going to have nothing but time. So you strip down this bottom part from this side. Plot the claw there, build over the ocean, build out to that side. And you have the village on the side. So yeah, it's this one, the previous one, or, what the mosquitoes really chewed on me yesterday. I think it's this one, 8. Yeah, it should be this one. Well, either way, we're going to have to do serious mining because everything has to come down to basically 64. Then on the other hand, there's this one. You got beautiful views out that way. This one I can actually build along the top of this plateau, basically, which will be stripped down to face the rising or setting sun if I want to. And it will face out over the little coral sea there. But yes, then we have options for terracotta. And we can make glazed terracotta because that all that mountain range there is basically terracotta. It's not all orange, but there's a good amount of colors there that can be converted. So resource-wise, yeah, I just don't know how it will look sitting in the middle of the desert, where the green and orange gives you a nice, you can see like the trees and stuff, it gives you a really wild, oof, God, it's night time, let's get back to the village. It gives you a nice, strong contrast between the two colors. But yes, then, and there's lots of cool things to look at if you're standing in the building somewhere. You've got that on that side. The other side, there's mesas. Like the broken ones, are just the spires. So you have a lot of interesting bits to look at. You just really need to close your damn doors when you're sleeping, by the way. So, this one, resource-wise, this is probably easier if we cover the outside with a color glaze. Because yeah, the problem is obviously if we have to do this at long range, we need to send 10 people out to go. People basically living in a site in a mesa, chopping the thing all the way down, and then storing the stuff there, and then basically have donkeys or camels to then transfer it backwards and forwards between us and the work site. Obviously also not knowing how far it is to transport some of the stuff. So I'm taking into consideration what I'm thinking about doing, because first preference for building material is going to be concrete, but that's kind of insane to expect that much concrete to be made, because I've had a look at the recipe for concrete and it's kind of a pain. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain to make concrete, so this one definitely has the right size. It does have a lot of sand that needs to be scooped up, but not too much. Yeah, concrete's easy, but it's to find enough materials, and we're talking about a building that's 180 blocks wide, 250 blocks long, and will roughly be, I don't know, over 200 blocks tall. And you need to do a facade on the outside with one sort of material. And then we need stuff for the rooms, the hallways. So, you know, you'd will send for gravel and a dye. So you start running into a problem where the can you get, you know, not you need 10 gravel, you need, I don't know, I'd assume probably 10,000 blocks of what's a gravel in the Nether. Cool. So yeah, this is I would say is the three options. This one, you like I said, you have nice natural hillsides and stuff to look at. You've got a coral ocean, and we've got terracotta, which can be glazed as well, so that the glazed terracotta actually looks amazing. So that's pretty cool. Or we go onto one of the other maps and start running around in there. So that one with the ice is cool because, you know, you got snow, a little mini snow biome outside your crab claw. It just, I'm not sure. And yes, this place will also, this will basically have to be stripped down to about here. So you can see there's lots of places where it's actually lower than that. So I actually want to see where the water level is, because that should be at 63 blocks. 62. Call it 63 if you want to build on it. So yeah, we have to strip everything. This makes fast travel. Yeah, well, that one only has a small little ice patch. I was just kind of liking the idea of having this here. That'd be a cool thing to have near the hotel. Again, if we make the outer facade of glass, then again, building here makes it even better because you didn't have glass coming out your... It's nighttime already. You have glass coming at your eyeballs. We got sand for frickin' days, and we're gonna have to build a tower that probably is equally as big as the frickin' main thing, just to store all the things. It'll be literally rooms of one thing. Yeah, I like this place, but as I was originally planning to build it in a different biome, but finding the perfect biome is not so easy. And we're going to need sheep as well, and that's why I need to be kind of close to that stuff to make sure that there will be a farm set up on that side. But yeah, definitely one of the more prettier sites this is, and everything else-wise, this is definitely a good spot. Come on, just die, spider. Jeez, what are you guys all out? Not night yet. Freak shows are here. There. He does just not know. But that's one thing that the second map, although I have issues with it, you have snow on one side, you've got all sorts of open space to build on, and you can kind of work around some of the areas. And on the other side, yeah, it's the right biome all the way around. So, yeah. Hey, G-Bro. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man. So, yeah, that is basically the thing is, desert, open, massive area. Wish you guys are just murdering off everything and moves, aren't you guys? Yeah, it's midday. I think it's because it's clouded that they're kind of driving the things wild. Let's leave here before there's nothing left. So, yeah. CCH5 is not the right one, so let's just get this one off the damn list. So, yeah. 3CH, which is the main one. Normal one and 3. These ones are really my options. I'll look at them again and then pick one, and then we can start picking out an area. Be stripped down there to water level. The first one, yeah, like I said, the big draw is the standard spawn is right in the village. You have to do everything you need in there. You got some interesting areas to build in, but you basically have to build that way. I don't know if it's really the prettiest place to build. Pick one, you definitely have the space. That's the main thing, is that space. Yeah, that's probably the main things I'm struggling with at this stage. Because this one, like I said, it's got a big thing on. Up, up. Village. Is it that crab claw? If you can build it this side, you could have basically water all around one side. I think there's a look cool down here. You come over this hill and you have just this massive claw sitting down here. And right where that light spot is, that's where the spawn is. So it'll be inside the building, so it will have to be moved at some point, so it's not there, but that's a minor issue at the end of the day, because if we start getting a lot of people who wants to help out, then we have to move the spawn anyway. It's just I want to avoid moving the spawn at all if I can. This one definitely gives you that. But yeah, that's enough of this. I'll figure it out, and then the next stream, which would be probably maybe tomorrow, otherwise Friday night, we will actually get into the building side of things, because yeah, this really needs to be spot on. It's just not quite spot on yet. I like the 3 maps we have, is just not doing it for me yet. That's all. So I want to really, the next time we start, I want to be able to walk into this thing and start building this mega project. Because even just laying out the pattern, like the bottom blueprint to all of this, is going to be, you know, problematic enough as it is. Because when I went from my initial little claw to my bigger claw, which was 2 or 3 times bigger, there was a lot of building aspects that I had to change. It just did not work. So I'm assuming that when we go even bigger, it's going to be even more of a thing where the build sections have to be adjusted just so the shape looks right. Because as you blow it up, some of the sections doesn't scale properly. You have to manually have workarounds for them, but I want to lay it out. Because we have to strip the area down, fill it in, and then do it. But yeah, people, that's why I'm going to pull the pin. I need to really seriously get this thing tight before I force you guys to help me with this. It's just going to be a mess. So with that said, people, thank you for tuning in this morning. I will be back tonight. We will do some more Forza, so for the racing fans, there'll be a little something for you. Otherwise, I will catch you guys tomorrow morning, if you're not showing up tonight, for SnowRunner. We're doing SnowRunner tomorrow morning, so be there for that one. Well, that's it, people. Stay safe. Have a better one. Catch you guys later.